I'm Eric Potter, and welcome to the solar tour at our house in Virginia Beach. This is my 2019 Kona electric vehicle. I got it in June of 2019, and since then I've really enjoyed driving it. It gets 258 miles to a charge, but sometimes I've gotten more. It depends on weather conditions and whether you're using the air conditioning and heating system. It charges on my home charging system in about 8 hours. If you ran it down to zero and needed to fill it all the way up, it would be about 8 hours. Of course, you don't run it down to zero any more than you would a gas car. Now, when I'm on the road, if I take a long trip, I look for a DC fast charger. And on a DC fast charger, this car will charge to 80% in about 30 minutes. So you stop at a DC fast charger, you go to a Starbucks, get a cup of coffee, a snack, and you go to your car and you're fully charged to go to the next point in your destination. The other thing you need to know about this car is that it's incredibly fun to drive. It gets from 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. There is absolutely no lag to wait for gears to shift. It is completely smooth. The handling is great because the battery is low down, so it takes corners beautifully. And with the regenerative braking system, it stops very quickly. So I can't say enough about the car. Completely enjoy it. The only maintenance I've done in the year and a half that we've had it is rotate the tires. And that's all we pretty much anticipate to do for quite a while. Certainly no oil changes, although the dealer keeps sending me oil change coupons, so I don't know what to do with that. The really nice thing is I don't have to search for gas because right there is my gas station. We have 34 solar panels on our house. My wife will tell you more, my wife Susan will tell you more about that a little later on in this video. But anyway, we've gone fully electric, as you can see, with an electric vehicle and solar panels. And the only thing left as far as our transportation is concerned is my wife's gas-guzzling, planet-killing Prius. And maybe we'll work getting that replaced at some point. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this stop on the solar tour. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Susan Potter, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about our solar power system. We researched solar power for about 5 years, just sort of as a science information. We went on the solar tour, the Hampton Roads solar tour in our area of Virginia Beach 3 times, 3 years in a row. And we learned a lot from the folks who had solar power and showed us their power system in their home. In 2019, we decided it was time to act because the 30% tax credit was going to expire or go down at the end of the year, so we thought we should take action. We got 3 estimates from different companies. We were really shocked when we got those estimates because what we learned was that solar power was way too expensive. It was a lot more than we could afford. Fortunately, about halfway through the year, we found the Solar United Neighbors group. It's a nonprofit and it sponsored the Hampton Roads Solar Co-op. And what the Solar Co-op was a group of people like us who are trying to go solar in their homes or businesses, and the group solicits bids. It's supervised by Solar United Neighbors, which, as I said, is a nonprofit. And then the group picks the best of the bids based on price and quality. We got the estimate from the Hampton Roads Solar Co-op, and we were once again really, really shocked, not with how high the price was, but with how low it was. The estimate that we got from the co-op through Convert Solar, the company that actually did the installation, was less than half of the highest of the 3 bids that we had gotten. So we weren't under any obligation to buy anything. It had cost us nothing, and we had gone through an educational process and a selection process, and then we got the estimate, and we were so happy with it that we signed the contract and had our system installed. We have been so happy with it ever since. It has worked flawlessly. It has knocked quite a bit off our electric bill. It has performed better than expected. We had it set up to cover 75 to 80% estimated of our annual power bill. It's actually performing much better than that, and we estimate that it will pay for itself within about 7 years. We have 34 solar panels, 18 on the front of our house and 16 on the back. Our house is not situated in a way that is ideal for solar. The panels pick up the morning sun in the east on the front and the afternoon sun in the west southwest in the evening until sundown. The new efficient panels are so good that even though our house is not ideally sited for solar, it still is cost effective. Our system's rated at 10.5 kilowatt peak power, which means it's the most it can put out at any moment. We average 1,048 kilowatt hours per month. If you don't know exactly what that means, because who understands power bills until you go through this process, look at your electric bill for the month and subtract 1,048 from the list, whatever it's listed as kilowatt hour, and take that difference, that smaller number, and multiply it by your cost per kilowatt hour, and you'll see how much approximately your electric bill will be. Since the time that we put in the solar, we've also insulated our attic and taken other energy saving measures, and so that probably is part of the reason that it really is so cost effective. We are happiest with one thing, because price was the issue with us. The best part of this is the $7.98 electric bill that we have gotten several months in a row. We've had a couple of months where we had higher electric bills in the winter. When we first got it, we had a partial bill when we turned on the power. And then when we ran the air conditioning in August, when it was pushing 102 degrees, we had a higher bill. On average, I estimate that our power has cost us $27 a month during the 7 months that we've had this system in operation. And we're very, very happy with that and with the system. Convert Solar was wonderful to work with. You'll see a video of them installing the system. It was cool to watch. We spent every minute outside watching them because it was so interesting how it went. Thank you.
We did this for economic reasons, because we're cheapskates. But there are environmental reasons too. This planet's in bad shape, and the more we can stop burning fossil fuels, the better. In fact, we have 4 grandchildren, ages 3, 1, and 9 months. This is their planet, and we want them to have the chance to live. Thanks for watching.